Shout out to Jabari though. He's officially rocking the Doob banner now.
I love that. I love that.
I love Jabari because what he said in his message is so true. He'll go like 2-2 at locals and then get like third at our like huge monthlies.
Alright, so we got DMT the Rocko from earlier that was playing that almost had that sick comeback against Rev
Yeah.
SpongeBob. And then we have another Reptar, NoThighs, who's streaming on Twitch. Hey, shout outs to NoThighs.
Let's go. Also, can you pull up the Discord screen share again?
Oh yeah, my bad.
All good. Just so I can commentate in real time.
For sure.
Rocko, I've seen, I believe, was the lowest usage in the entire game.
Cutting out a little bit right now, Idlehands. I can't really hear you, but I'm sure whatever you're saying is very apt.
I'm nodding my head in agreement, no matter what.
My bad.
You sound
Am I
great
good now?
Welcome back.
Okay, cool. So, from the stats that I've seen, I think this is actually the most represented character in the game so far by usage versus the least represented.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, there's like no Rocko players at all from what I've seen.
Well,
DMT's
DMT
killing
is a
it.
pretty good rep to have.
Yeah.
He's been playing great this tournament. Super fun to watch. I don't know if you were here yet, but I had a super dope set with Revilo, the SpongeBob player earlier. Almost one of the crazier comebacks I've seen.
Rocko is like probably my favorite show that's represented in this whole game. Yeah. So I'm always excited to see.
I think you're a dork for that one.
Well, you can think what you want, buddy. I really love the animations in this game, like all the small little details, like Reptar blocking with a huge building. That's hilarious to me.
I'm just entranced. Like, I'm watching this Rocko doing all these moves, and I'm like, how do you have so much stage control with this? It's so good.
Yeah, I'm kind of actually picking up on, like... I definitely get why not many people are playing Rocko. Looking at this, it doesn't look like he's bad to me, but it looks like he's very, all in or all out, you know? Like,
Yeah.
your mind has to be on all things at all times. It's a difficult character to play. It's a difficult archetype. And then Reptar is obviously just like the week one pick for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of when Smash Ultimate first came out and like Ike was getting the best results of any character.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Early Ike
It's
was
just like-
kind of a...
Yeah, just like having a really straightforward heavy to learn the game's mechanics to seems to be a pretty popular choice. That was a
Now-
crazy chase. I can't believe that didn't kill actually.
Has this game has it already had any buffs and nerfs?
Yes,
Since
one
release?
patch has already came through.
What did we see? Any like major
Reptar
changes?
was
or
a
just-
nerf. And I want to say Lucy Loud. And you can kind of see that because she is not anywhere in this tournament. I'm literally not a single Lucy player.
Man.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have to imagine in cases like this, like before the game comes out, they probably already have an idea of what balance changes they need to make.
Right, well that's what the beta does and such, right?
Yeah.
Did this have a beta?
Yes, it was closed.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow a few of the beta
Great
testers.
follow-up.
I think all the beta testers like took a vow to not compete in tournaments.
I think they all immediately broke that
That's fair.
at Heatwave, like the day it came out. But I could be
That's
wrong.
Oh, that's
Alright,
unfortunate.
Game one
That
to
was really-
NoThighs. Good
really
game
bad.
though.
Yeah.
Such a fantastic performance from DMT. Like every time the Rocko's going, I'm just lost watching it.
I love that they're both using the hat alts as well. I think that's a really special touch. When they first announced the first game of this, and I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, this is a pretty good idea. And then I saw that they confirmed Reptar, and I was like, all right, I'm in. I'm buying this day one.
And yet, Reptar's in this one, and you didn't buy it day one?
Well, you know, I had extenuating circumstances. I was in a car accident. I had a car accident. That's my excuse.
My bad. Did not know
No,
that.
I think it's funnier that you made fun of me for it. I'm okay. Just to be
What?
clear, I'm okay.
Why can't you
For the
buy
sake-
this game?
For the sake of the joke, I'm not
What
okay,
did you
actually.
do?
Got us Idle Hands car.
Yeah.
Oh, Azula was also nerfed according to Rad Dog. Thank you, Rad Dog.
That makes sense. I heard like nothing but Azula complaints day one.
Yeah, I'm still complaining. I'm a hater.
I was gonna say Doom is definitely an Azula complainer.
Yeah.
It's not enough to nerf her. I want her out of the game.
It is
And
not
yet we're
enough
getting
for her to be nerfed.
2 more
Dude, this is so
firebenders.
sad. Ooh, that was a great conversion.
Instead of updating the square, I'm gonna just turn my webcam back on. I delete. Or I have to make that mistake again.
So for Rocko, I'm not really sure if I see any like kill moves that like you can really utilize, especially on Reptar.
No, it
Yeah, it
seems
looks-
tough.
Like you gotta
looks
get
pretty
Reptar
fire.
in high percentages to be able to get a kill.
Updating again. T-Speeds took the set over Prandy's 2-1, so the Jimmy Neutron's eliminated. Great showing, though.
We love it, Jimmy.
Great showing
Rest
for the
in peace.
Jimmy. And we have another Reptar in top 8.
I'm excited for the Reptar sweep, actually.
Love Reptar.
We need a good Reptar Ditto. I'm assuming there's probably been at least one on stream already, but we need a top
No.
8 level.
There's been a Danny duo.
That's
We
cool.
did have 2 Dandies. We only Ditto we've had, actually.
I think so.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Good stuff. Good recovery there. Technically a lead for the Rocko, although I have to imagine Reptar's going to have a way easier time killing here.
Yeah. Still probably got to get about 40% more on Reptar before seeing anything worth it. Unless you can get some, get up in the up blast zone.
Yeah, seems like the vertical chases can be pretty good.
Especially.
Still not enough. Alright, that was a good scenario there from DMT on the platform. Waited out both of those platform attacks really well.
And
Timed well around the
Good
base.
dog.
as we're starting to see people get eliminated and we're solidifying our top 8 here, I just want to say one more time to everyone who signed up, showed out, and talked in the chat, watched the stream, told me I was fucking up in the Discord. Thank you for being here. To my 2 wonderful casters with me, thank you guys. And to the people yet to be eliminated, our remaining contestants, you guys as well.
And again, thank you for setting all of this up. This wouldn't be a tournament without you saying you wanted to do a tournament.
Would it help if I said that I only did it because I thought the name was funny?
It does something.
Well, thank you for thinking that the name was funny.
Pretty funny.
I do like.
Thank you
Polka
for
combo.
agreeing. All right, man. I get it. I should have named it Colca Combo.
Yeah, it feels like every stock goes dead even at percent, but then you know, Reptar is having a slightly better time at securing the kill below
Oh my God.
230%. Oh, this is a crazy string though. Actually, I have no idea how to deal with that pressure sequence.
That was
Rocko.
insane. Especially because Reptar is such a big body that like those projectiles are just a little easier to connect.
And just
Yeah,
bouncing
I have to
around with
imagine.
that jackhammer. Like, the Reptar bounced off that jackhammer so many fucking times.
You have to imagine that that's the upside of this matchup for sure. No recourse in those pressure scenarios for Reptar.
Oh,
Okay,
that's big
all
though.
right.
That is big.
DMT lead? Is this the first stock lead that we've seen DMT have?
I
in
believe
this set?
so, yeah.
so.
Because Reptar got off to an early lead in the last game.
Yeah. All right. This can
DMT
definitely
just-
turn out pretty good.
He's just
That was
gotta
a
find
good
his groove.
DMT's working with it very well.
Did the same thing in the I forget their player's name. I'm so sorry. In the Rev matchup, we saw the same thing with SpongeBob, where he just like came back and we're like, okay, he's cooking.
For sure.
He's cooking hard. So
Yeah, this is This is really good, and this is like the optimal scenario when you play a character like Rocko too, when the opponent has to get desperate to get the kill before you rack up a bunch of damage, but then you just utilize that not even impatience necessarily, but just that desperation for the kill.
Yeah.
That's when you're at your absolute strongest.
And
for sure.
Whereas usually in these games you start to see players panic a little bit under the pressure of being down and being on your tournament stock or tournament game. DMT has now for the second time shown that he does not give a fuck. And just consistently performs better with his back against the wall, and you saw it there. They're going to a game 3 now, and not only that, that is the first game 3 we're getting on stream today.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. Wow. That goes super hard, actually. Yeah, seems like the adaptation skills are really all there for DMT.
Little boy is knocked off Wes, which means the rest of bracket will progress on time. Get us to Wes.
Let's go, Wes.
Going down 2-1 to Little Reptar. Sick core. I think our only.
I think so.
Game 3 is gonna start here. Ooh. Oh, antsy. This is such high stakes here. Not really though. Not really, because the $10 Subway gift card.
But bragging rights. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
And a sandwich.
The sandwich.
I'm seeing the switch to the. That's true. That's true. I'm seeing the switch to Jellyfish Fields here. This completely makes sense. Yeah, just less space for Rocko to work with in terms of pressuring. Felt like the side platforms weren't really doing Reptar any favors. And just personally speaking, this is pretty equivalent to a Smashville type in modern Smash games for sure. Just personally speaking, when I play heavies, I really, really like Smashville. So I wouldn't be surprised if the same mentality carries through to this game. There's just nowhere to hide.
That is true, but I almost feel like, and listen, don't get me wrong, both of these players are much better than me. I feel like if I'm Rocko, I don't mind being here either. Like,
it's fair, yeah. And it seems like DMT's making the most of it for sure.
Right, exactly. I feel like unless the platform's directly overhead, DMT gets to throw his projectiles out and his dog and such, like, with really no consequence, because Reptar either has to respect it or jump above it, which you can't without the platform.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Might also just be a case of stage familiarity.
Absolutely.
Obviously, that's a huge thing, especially early meta. Alright, good patience off the ledge. Alright, we can see a pretty huge string here. Yeah. Great use of the slide.
So good at racking up.
Yeah, this looks like once he gets in that comfort zone, and once he figures out his opponent's habits,
so good.
The game gets very different. That was a crucial pickup right there.
Yeah.
You almost have to get that there. You don't want to go down 2 stocks.
Yeah. Being down 1 stock is always like, okay, one right decision here, I tie it back up. One right decision next stock, I can tie it up in percents. When you're down 2 stocks, it's like the mental stack is infinitely higher.
Right, yeah, you start to feel like you don't have any room for mistakes.
Yep.
But
yeah, here we are.
handling the pressure well and starting to kind of, as I say, DMT breaks that pressure, gets the grab, dunk. Wow, that kills early.
That was pretty good. Wow, that kills early. 170.
Was it 170? I didn't see the 1. I thought it was 70.
That was 170, I'm pretty sure.
Say,
damn, that kills
late.
late.
Zone is really small, or I was not reading that number correctly.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just assumed.
No, I trust you.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we all blankly trust me. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was thinking.
Well, now I don't trust you. Beyond be lying sometimes.
I do be lying.
All right, fair enough.
Oh.
NoThighs doing a really good job with the pressure. Oh, nice. Great.
Yeah, this definitely feels like the bleeding is getting covered up a little bit. You know, he's not he's chipping away at DMT's lead for sure. He's not regained control yet, but he's absolutely on the right track. He's got the momentum swinging in his favor a bit. This ledge scenario, though, that might change things. Corner pressure looks pretty strong.
And you know, even if NoThighs does bring it back here and tie the game up, that's DMT is just gonna perform.
Yeah.
So you have to play kind of perfect from here on out if you're NoThighs, because you know DMT doesn't really give into the pressure, or at least hasn't.
Yeah, he hasn't cracked even when the chips were all down.
And neither is NoThighs, by the way.
Yeah.
He's just playing as if he has 4 stocks right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're both, like, at the stage of the game, which you'll see very often, where they start to think, okay, I have all the information, now it's time for me to play as safe as possible, and just get what I know works.
You
like, that was...
picked up a kill there. NoThighs on tournament stock now.
Yeah, that was a really good sequence.
Gotta get that jackhammer.
Racking up the damage really quick. A couple of grabs.
So much damage off of a Reptar.
Yeah.
Oop.
You gotta think if NoThighs gonna make this happen, the kill has to come soon.
There.
No teeter at the ledge. DMT's gonna keep doing his thing.
Yeah, escapes the teeter. Every percent matters at this point.
Oh!
Okay.
Good sequence. Staying alive.
Crazier things have happened, but I think this should be it. And there it is.
Yeah, there we
DMT
go.
moves on to top 8 with a crazy set.
What a fantastic performance.
Once again, shout outs to NoThighs Twitch channel and his name there, twitch.tv/no_thigh. And shout outs to DMT for taking the set.